Hey guys, this is Sarah coming to you from our Cannonball Tree near our Cycad Circle here at Fairchild. Now this tree is really unique, in part because of its flowers, which you can see here. This flower turns into the fruit, which are those funny cannonball looking things on the tree here, and partly how it got its name. So why is this flower so unique looking? Well, the job of a flower is to attract pollinators. And flowers have different strategies to do that. They can use color, scent, size to try to get their appropriate pollinator to come and visit them. So this flower is using a lot of different strategies to try to attract that pollinator. It has the bright colors, including bright pink and bright yellow. It has a nice landing platform where the bees can come and sit. It has a really intense scent, and it has a reward. Some flowers use nectar. This flower has reward pollen right down here at the bottom. And that all helps this flower get bees to come visit it, to pollinate it, so that it can turn into that fruit. But how exactly does this all work? Well, let's take a closer look inside a flower. So as you can tell, we have a different flower now, because this one's going to be a little bit easier for us to dissect. Now, if you have access to a flower, you can try to do this along at home, but please make sure that you ask an adult before you start tearing apart flowers. So first, what you're going to do is just observe the outer parts of this flower. What we can see right now are the petals and the sepals. The sepals are these what almost look like leaves down here at the bottom of the flower. On some flowers, the petals and the sepals actually look very similar, but on this one, you can see that they are very different. So what you're going to do is you're going to remove the petals. Now, these petals are unique because they're what we call fused. That means they're all joined together. But whether you have separate petals or fused petals, we want to remove those down so we can look and see what is inside. So now what we can see are two different parts. This kind of long, skinny part and these little shorter parts. These are the male and female parts of the flower. Right here, we have the pistil with the stigma up top. And then here we have our anthers. The anthers are where the pollen is. And after it gets pollinated, the pollen is moved up to the stigma, which is sometimes a little sticky. So it's the sticky stigma. If the pollen gets right here up on the stigma, it'll travel down. And if we look even a little further in, we'll find down here at the bottom, right here, this is the ovule. And what's going to happen is if the pollen travels all the way down to here, this is what's going to actually turn into the fruit of this plant. So you can even take your thumbnail and open that up and see inside. So if you decide to do your own flower dissection, or if you want to share an image with us of your favorite flower and how it attracts pollinators, please share it with us at Fairchild Garden or #MyFairchild. See you next time.